Well, hello. How are you doing?
Hello.
Welcome back to our channel. So, yesterday I made a bit of a blooper, bit of a mistake. In fact, I should do like that.
Idiot.
What an idiot. I think the word, well, actually, I'm not going to say any words like that. But anyway, so yesterday we decided we were going to chop down the tree, the rhododendron, it is a tree, a rhododendron tree by the front gate. Like we done in one of the first videos we had to do to get the van in. And yeah, that all seemed to go quite well. Nice bit of banter between me and Michelle. You know, I was right, she was wrong. Things like that. Obviously that's not correct, is it?
Well, I'm always right.
But she's always right. So that all went really well. And I went back in at the end of the day to edit the video. And promptly deleted all the files.
It's gone.
It's gone. So, all I can do today is I'm gonna add in some pictures as we are chatting here now, just to show you some before shots. So there'll be a couple of before shots. Hopefully I'll be showing you now one from outside looking in, and then one from inside looking past the shed where we were chopping the hedge down the other day. And unfortunately that's as good as it's gonna get, because the footage is all gone. Although the one thing that comes out of it is we can actually do the finished bit. So where we were chopping the hedge the other day going down past the apple tree, now no more rhododendron, and we can actually see past the front, or past the shed, out to the front, and everything looks 100% better. And actually, if I just keep going out this way, and I'll just put myself over the wall. Oh, watch yourself. Hey! And then look back this way. So here's the front of the house, for those that haven't seen the front of the house before, and the drive. And obviously we had this enormous pair of rhododendrons that went so high. And actually I'll show you now, a rhododendron bush perhaps is as thick as your arm, and these are the roots. That's about 10-11 inches wide, and that one there's about 11 inches wide, and there's a wisteria stump there as well, just for good measure. So we're going to let that grow back, obviously, and but unfortunately that's all we've got to show you for what was yesterday's video. So my fault, my mistake.
Big tree coming down.
I've
missed it.
All right, I've owned up to a mistake. It was my mistake.
Idiot.
It wasn't Michelle's mistake, because Michelle doesn't do any computing really, or certainly no video editing or anything like that. So
I'll leave that to you, don't I?
yeah,
I do everything else.
Yeah, she does everything else.
Please.
She does all the cooking, the cleaning, and everything.
Paying the bills.
You
Scraping the floor.
Yeah.
Washing the car.
Washing what?
Washing your car.
Washing the car. Right, so anyway, so today's job is a bit of an iffy one, but because we've trimmed all the hedge down now, as you can see along our outside banking, all the daffodils have now frazzed away. The sun has had them, and we've now got what is a very untidy outside hedge. So I don't know how far we'll get, but I've managed to borrow a big strimmer.
Some wood in there.
Michelle's gonna clean up behind me as we go. I'm gonna try and put the camera somewhere so you can see what we're doing, and speed it up a little bit. But that's today's job, so we'll get on with it. So I just ran out of petrol and the strimmer line went a bit too short, so there's only a couple of bits to do by here, so I'm just going to do this lot with the shears, because we're only coming to here anyway. So there you are.
Yes, looks a bit tidier.
Just get the worst of it down and
chop the edges off the lovely plants.
Lovely plants?
Yeah.
They're dead daffodils now. So
They're dead now.
Yeah, again, like everywhere else, we need this bank to have a chance to breathe. It'll have a little bit of growth and then it'll be easy just to keep it in check with the hedge trimmer. Oh, look out. Cars come in. Just get the worst of it off. And then I can have a go at holding the camera while somebody else does some work.
I do the work all the time.
Well, look at the state of this road, Mish.
Get on with it then.
Hey. Yeah, right.
That superb low hedge that anybody can pop over if they fancy.
No one's jumping over your bloody fence.
Yeah, it's a good idea of yours, that one.
There you are. Right. So we're going to get on with tidying this bit up. And I brushed myself. That was a bit messier than I thought with the big trimmer. But there you are. Right, we're going to get on with cleaning this up. Right. So we're off and running. Trying to get the worst of this up now. A lot of this is winter muck as well. If I show you where I'm stood. Winter gravel. So, but anyway, we're just going to get the worst of the grassy stuff up for the minute. And,
Ouch. This bramble up my butty.
can't say that.
Leaf in there, isn't there?
Yeah. I think we just need to worry about what's on the road a minute. Whatever's in there will die now.
Yeah, but it's loose. Isn't it?
Okay.
Stupid bag. Did we get a shovel?
No, I haven't been up there yet. I think that'll be a job on itself, Mish. Or whatever, I don't know. I'll go and get one next time I get a bag now. Yeah, she's still at
In the
it.
bank.
Still going strong.
Doing a proper job.
Pardon?
Doing a proper job.
You're doing a proper job.
Yeah.
Well, everything in the hedge will just die its leaf.
Well, get the rubbish off, innit?
Yeah.
Filling these bags quick. It's very wet.
Well, I noticed that when I was strimming, it was sort of splattering everywhere because
It's the leaf off
it's
the
wetter than you
dust.
think.
We're getting there.
Huh?
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
Oh.
I'm having to stand behind the camera because obviously we're out on the road and I didn't leave the camera standing on the road. So that's why Michelle was filming me doing the strimming.
Not when
And
there's tractors coming. Might be
Well,
a
no,
bit
not when there's
disastrous.
tractors coming, no. No, tractors will soon make mincemeat of this camera.
And you.
And me. That'd please you no end, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, it's quite tiring. That's heavy stuff. So wet.
It's not heavy, it's bloody plant leaves.
Well, it's all wet.
Don't worry, I'll speed you up to make it look like you're going quicker.
I got my speed. And this is my speed. Without doing my back in.
There's nothing wrong with your back.
Well, there is bending like that. Oh, bugger now.
Yeah,
Look after yourself a bit.
good with a brush though.
Shut up. You're good with a fork. Put it in
Sweeping
your gob.
Sweeping brush that. Actually, yes. Sweeping brush that is mine. Wait until we start decorating the inside of the house, and then you'll see what
What a
Michelle's
wonderful
like
job I do.
with a paintbrush. Because you've never seen anybody get so messy with a paintbrush.
I get it on the wall and spread it all around.
But you get it, you get
Job
it on
done.
the wall, and you get it everywhere else as well.
Yes, but it's a good coat. No messing. Not like stick your tongue out.
Yes, but when
This. Get it on the wall.
when we decorate, I like to take my time. Take my time. There's no need for dust sheets and masking tape everywhere. Little bits here and there, but you don't have to completely fill a room full of dust sheets. I mean, when she's painting, you've got to seal the bloody room off and stay away.
Yes, but it's done in half the time.
Well, yeah, it takes twice as long to clean up. I don't know. Right, let's keep going. Right, that's going to do us for today. That's another good job. I didn't think it would trim that quick. Big powerful bloody trimmer. You know, Michelle's doing the last of the little bit of cleaning all the loose rubbish up. So I'm just going to walk you along the fence because it is that time of day when people are starting to come home from work, so you really don't want to be out in the road. Not that there's many cars come past, but you know, they do. So yeah, it's looking better, but I'll come down this way because obviously the sun is facing the other way then. I'll come all the way to the bottom of the plot. It's nice to see it from the bottom. So, because here's the nasty, awful shed that's left there. And I don't know if you can see where Michelle is. She's up there, probably 80 yards or more away. Well, maybe 60, 70 yards. Could be 80, who knows. But there you are. So, but now if I walk up, you can see this hedge is 100% better. It's all a little bit bare at the minute, but you know, this is what you got to do. You got to clear it all down and then just allow whatever's going to grow to come back through, but have a little bit of control of it, especially through the summer months. Dun, 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 diddly, diddly. Like one of them working squirrels.
Huh?
So there you are. Right.
The last of it.
So we're going to leave it there for now. And as always, if you've made it this far, thanks for watching and please like and subscribe. Whoop, whoop, quick. Whoa.
Hey,
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, nearly got run over then. There you are. Right, where you going? There you are. So, like I said, here we are. So this
Here's
is the
the
time we
traffic.
just get a few cars go by. It's not many, we live on a country lane. But as always, if you've made it this far, thanks very much for watching and please like and subscribe, leave us a comment, help the channel grow. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.